Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Inscription Kaycee's mod episode. In this episode we will be running the same run we did last time and we have been doing for a while, which is Pricey Pelts. Without further ado, if you like what you see here, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out. And you can catch me live over at twitch.tv/DapperDamon. It'll be linked in the description below. Without further ado, let's hop into this and see if we can finally beat challenge number 1. I don't know why I seem to find it so difficult, but I am finding it rather difficult in comparison to what I have been doing. I don't know what it is. It's much harder than the standard gameplay was. Now, again, with all the secrets we know from last time, let's see what we gotta get. A beehive and a moose buck. That's a pretty tricky combo for that one. Birds were working great until I just couldn't get what I needed in my hand, right? I had so many cards I could have gotten, but I just didn't. What was it? A beehive and something else I needed. It wasn't any of this. It was a beehive and a 3-cost card, and I don't remember what the 3-cost card was. For now, I'm going to take cockroaches. I might actually start working towards a insect deck. I haven't done an insect deck yet, and it seems kind of fun to start going that route. So, actually, let's get up real quick. What was it? Moose buck. I'm annoyed that's like... I'm assuming the guy was talking about is like you need to complete this 3 times to get a new item, and I'm assuming it's going to give you a key to go in here. Like I said, I do try to keep an eye on the comments. Also, I love how this globe is just like the original game's map. Like you have the like bone, and then I'm assuming that's like Leshy's, and then that's the other 2 islands. Let's switch the music back to standard. Right. I'm assuming there's some secret at the time, but I can't be bothered to look into it right now. Ooh. Hey, look, it's the like dog food you get for the like first part of the game. I wonder if there's going to be any other, like, secrets in here. Nope, just that one. Okay. Well, let's hop back into the actual gameplay. Fire. If I were going to increase anything's damage, give the cockroach more damage, right? It's unkillable and it only requires 4 bows to get it out. Let's go this way, right? Let's try to get... Worst case scenario, I might end up towards the fire, but... Not a bad situation to get the wolf out first, because it'll kill the sparrow. Let's do that. It's always good to get, like, rid of at least one of the items in case you run into a backpack. And I put my bullfrog out and it'll take care of the other sparrow. Yeah, we can even play the stout and get 1 extra damage out of this. Nice. Where do we think gold's going to be, guys? I think we'll go right. Dagnabbit, no gold. But it's fun looking varmint. Keep it. Alright. I am going for an insect deck, so getting Ant Queen makes sense. Yeah, I want to go to Wood Carver route, and then I can hit this fire up here. Or I go fire, boss, sigil, Wood Carver. Or fire, call, yeah, whatever. We get the idea. No insects. Ooh. See what we got. What we got. If I do this, I can get the Ant Queen out. Would be interesting if the like wriggling legs of the Ant Queen got like the effects of the Ant Queen. I can understand why not. Let's pull out whatever we got here. Honestly, not ideal, but could be in a worse position. Man, insects are pretty powerful. Sorry if you can hear the dog. He's just always loud. Black Go wouldn't be bad to get in my hand early on. Sure, why not? I might want to add Unkillable to my Ant Queen, honestly, because that means more ants that I can summon. Especially if I just sacrifice her. Yeah, more ants without clogging up my deck. That makes way more sense than... Just make sure I can even... Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Really? Can't even get her out if I wanted to. Fine. Bullfrog, you get the beehive effect. Or you go on beehive. Damn, I was really hoping. It's probably because it's already got the sigil, which means makes it so you can't do it, and I'm just more disappointed about that than anything. If I put the bee there, it's gonna die instantly. Bee requires no sacrifices. I didn't realize the bees get whatever the beehive have as an effect. And then I guess for now I could summon the bee for free. The other bee's gonna die, which kind of makes me want to put the bee here so it can take the elk, or I can put the stout there to get the elk fawn's effect. Or I can sacrifice for the Ant Queen. Yeah, I realized my mistake. Black Goat. And then sacrifice for the Ant Queen to get a worker ant that I can then sacrifice my B4. Thank God it finally moved. Oh no, it killed my cockroach. Your conceit equals weakness in my eyes. I shall not accept it. I could have summoned the stout and get 1 extra damage. That's on me. I didn't think about it. I mean, I thought about it. I just didn't do it. None of these effects, like, scream necessary to me, but I'll take Alpha. I'm not going to do the sigil swap right now, but so holding on to Alpha is still good. It's just not great. Insect head. Hey, I got the insect head. Nice. I just don't... I didn't want to make that quite yet, but whatever. Hopefully I can get a better body from this. Ah, fecundity. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Because now once I get 1 ant, I can get infinite ants. So if I start off with the Ant Queen or... for now, we'll just get the black smoke. We'll get the smoke out first. I don't know why I call it black smoke. It's smoke. My brain's just fucking weird sometimes, man. I don't want my alpha to die. Put that down. Get the beehive out here. Kaycee, did you tampered with one of my sigils? You thought it too powerful, no doubt, but please, no more of that. Does it remove fecundity from future cards? Which I assume so. For now, I don't need a squirrel. I would love to get the Ant Queen out. I could do 4 instant damage, but it means I'd lose like so many spots, and I don't want to lose any spots right now. it is a bit annoying that it just like removes fecundity from basically being useful. Gold, I struck gold. Right now I just need a squirrel. And then I can just put down the worker ant. And honestly, from here, I can just use it as a sacrifice for... I can get another worker ant out. That's right, because it's fecundity. I like how it's like, okay, fecundity is too strong. How do we nerf it? Ah, yes, exactly. Let's just completely remove it from the pool. Or from, like, remove its main effect, which is just infinitely adding the card back to your hand. I mean, fair enough. Because otherwise you would just have essentially unkillable again. Hey. Speaking of unkillable, we got Ouroboros. One of the greatest cards in the game. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent card out of this, right? None of that's really good. The Mole, Kingfisher, and Rattler. Again, nothing I really want per se. I am generating a lot of bones though, so I will take the Rattler. 1 second, guys. Let's get back to this. Now that I gave him a little bit of attention, he should be satisfied. I'm thinking of going fire here, maybe back up to the fire again. Just to get like... just to beef like 1 or 2 cards. Extra health. For extra health, what would I want to have it? Honestly, if anything, potentially beefing my Ant Queen. Just because, like, I want to have her be able to take a couple hits before dying. I know there's 2 cards that can kill them. I just know one of them is Ringworm. I just don't know what the other one is. Force 4 pushing on all insects. Ooh, no insects starting hand. That's not good. Get you out first. Just because I know it's going to push this way. Unkillable cockroach. Again, not fantastic to have starting. If I could get any of these 3 out, I'd be pretty set. But right now I can't even do that, so... there we go. Ant Queen's one of those cards I'm looking for. Sadly, my, stout is going to die. There's nothing I can do to, like, keep it alive unless I were to drag, like, the worker ant this way, and even then, that's, like, doesn't make sense. The only one I'd want to drag is the bee. But even then, I'd want them all to, like, because they're all going to move this way, right? So he's going to block these 3 cards, so... There's nothing I can play. Even if I draw a squirrel, there's nothing I can play here. Which means it's... I'm going to die if I keep this up. So what I might do is grab a squirrel, use this to drag one of the worker ants over, rip out tooth, I'm wondering what's the best method here. I have 4 bones now, cool. Which means I could play either of these. But I think the best bet is play cockroach. I'll get another one added to my hand. And I could sacrifice the cockroach for a worker ant, which will allow me to do 2 damage, kill this worker ant, and I should survive this pretty easily. I do need a squirrel so I can get another worker ant out. And that'll kill Mantis in the back, as well as blocking a good few hits from hitting me. And then I'm going to win no matter what. So it doesn't even matter what I draw here. Let's see what I would have gotten. Would have gotten a beehive. And that's not too bad. But yeah, 3 wins me no matter what. I really didn't want to use my angler hook there, but without it, I wouldn't have survived. I could go trapper, but I don't know. I don't like the trapper that much. But I do need stuff for my backpack. I was hoping to hit the second campfire up, but items are going to be key to victory here, so I have to go trapper route. I just don't like holding on to pelts. I feel like the pelts just clog up your deck too much. 11. I can get 1 wolf pelt. Yeah, I know. Let me skip a turn. I would take that. Honestly, just for the hand I had, that's much needed. I don't have anything in my deck that I'd want to get out super early. Bring a beehive here makes the most sense to me. Nice, nice. Put a second beehive down, which get me even more bees. Which I can sacrifice to get anything I want out on the field. Which in this case, I actually want the wolf out, so sacrificing another bee for a wolf. It had 2 fecundity cards. Oh. Why did it get 2 fecundity sigils? That's weird. I don't know what happened there. You're flight blocking. I mean, it doesn't matter. If I do this, it's killing that line. That's all I'm really aiming for here. I can put the alpha down. Alpha survive one hit, and it buffs the wolf, so why not? Yeah, it's weird. So the second hive that comes from fecundity seems to double the fecundity symbol on the bees. That's a weird, like, situation to be running into. I mean, I could build up my Ouroboros a little bit since I have so many bees. I mean, I can't. I'm gonna win this round anyways. I say that, but like I said, I'm winning this round. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I can't sacrifice it for anything in my hands currently. Darn. Alright, guess we're playing a bee. Not the greatest situation to be running into, but hey, it worked out in the end. I don't have anything that's, combinable. So no point going the mycelium route unless I wanted to get, like, specific cards. Wow, I could get 2 Rattlers combined into 1 Rattler. No, thank you. I don't recall making that one. I've seen it so many times. You're telling me you don't recall it now? It's almost just hilarious that you don't remember it all of a sudden. Oh my god, Titan. You think he's being murdered up there. Increase its power. I could give the beehive some power, but I don't think that will transfer to the bees. Keep building up the cockroach, because I can have like 2 or 3 of them. Run with the cockroach. And it's not like I'm like super reliant on it either. My god, Titan. Are you being murdered up there? Just prevent like the 1 hit to me. Well, 2 hits, I guess. Because they can't kill me outright. This is we're going to start building up bees. It doesn't hurt to get the ball rolling now. Alright, so I can put Ouroboros down, but first I want to get the beehive down. So yeah, let's get bees, so I can sacrifice you for black goat, which I can then sacrifice for Ouroboros over here. Put a fecundity bee down with a beehive, and then probably call it there, because I don't want the beehive attacking. I want it to be attacked. The only reason I put Ouroboros down right now, yeah, it is such a weird, like, pseudo glitch. Or they get double fecundity when that beehive specifically is attacked. Maybe it's the game trying to compensate you for the fact that you're now much weaker because of it. Honestly, this just gives me like infinite like starting resources. Okay, so fecundity bees. B. Sacrifice for Ouroboros there. And then I can put down a Rattler over to the side. No, my bees, what are we gonna do? Honestly, I don't want to win quite yet. With the current setup, I will win automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice these two to get my Ant Queen out. I don't have any way to go infinite with the like Ouroboros summons, but as long as I can like keep summoning him. I can keep increasing his health and damage. I think this is going to be the last time I could summon Ouroboros. Actually, no, it's not. I could do it one more time. But I'm going to have to sacrifice one of my worker ants for it, which is going to severely limit the amount of damage I can output. Except it's not, because he's still going to deal like 6 damage. And we could always play Ant Queen. But yeah, if I just boop. And then I do La Bee. Actually, I could sacrifice these two. Again, it's going to limit my damage because he's only going to do 2 damage then. But it's the max amount of damage I can get out off of it, right? I can also sacrifice these two, get guaranteed. No, get a guaranteed 1 or a guaranteed 2. Oh, is the game audio glitching? I mean, either way, it still works out for the best. Ooh, I could combine it with my regular I can make... Yeah, I can make a really strong cockroach. Full items. I keep forgetting about Pack Rat. God damn it. One of these times I'm going to learn. Enhance its power. I really wanted to enhance the cockroach's power. I'm tempted to sit here and just put the Pack Rat on there in hopes that it gets sacrificed. I could also take the unkillable off of that and put it on something I really don't want to be unkillable. But the way things are looking, right, I don't have anything like that. I could put it on my black goat. Yeah, I could put it on my black goat. I'm gonna do that. So what do I want to increase its power then? I keep building up the one cockroach I have. Again, I don't trust like the fire enough. So as soon as I find a sigil like trade thing on the map. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the unkillable on my black goat. Because then I can go infinite on Ouroboros, which wasn't originally my plan, but sure as hell works. Nice. In fact, let's just make it a straight 3-3-3. Go fish. I mean, if you insist. You'll pass, I know you will. And I won. Hell yeah. Yes! Whoop your ass, boy. Will these entice you? Probably not. Well, if you're gonna give me the child 13, I might change my plans for the black goat. Well, no. I still think keeping the black goat as is with the unkillable is way better than giving infinite sacrifices. You could argue it's not, but I can also argue that it is, right? Like, ooh, that's tempting. I still think an unkillable ant queen would be golden. That is tempting. Alright, for wolf pelts, what can I get? None of these really pique my interest, right? Like, I don't need the cockroach. I got a decent damaging cockroach. I can take it to combine with my other one, which sure, why not? I mean, doesn't hurt to take it. Titan, my guy, are you gonna survive? How long have I been streaming for? Just over an hour and a half. Oh, this is sacrificing a card. Sacrifice card. It's either gonna be Stout or Pack Rat. Honestly, I don't like Pack Rat. I don't want it in my deck. It can be useful. It just, I feel like it's taking up too much space, right? Like Stout, at least it's only one blood. Whereas Pack Rat, if I get that in my hand, it's a 2-cost card. Like, that's just not useful enough. Yeah, give me my 1 bone. I feel like the higher the cost, the more bones it should give you. Then again, I also understand because like some people don't. It'll benefit you more to remove out 1. Put my child 13 in front of the mole. That hurts. Honestly, I'm just gonna sacrifice No point. I had the bones I can get out. Emergency bones. Go. Random bullshit. Go. Ouch. That hurt. Honestly, I would sacrifice him again, but it makes more sense to leave him be. Because he'll deal 2 damage, which that means that 2 damage won't hurt me and end the run. Fecundity Anti-Queen. Cool. Back up to 4. Which means I can take out the Moose Buck now. But that's not going to be enough to survive. Which is where the bees come in, because I can use the bees to, like, start building up, you know, or blocking damage, or better yet, I can use the bees to get a beehive or an ant queen out. I could also sacrifice, like, her child 13. Again, I'm kind of in this position where it's like, this is good enough, right? I'm dealing, you know, I'm going to kill the Moose Buck. I'm going to get the, deal 3 damage. It'll kill the bee, which isn't the end of the world. But if I bring out the ant queen, I can get an ant. Which, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, this is going to win me the game anyways, I think. Yeah, it's 5 damage. That's just going to win me the game if I play that. Which is why it makes the most sense for me to do it. Oh. I didn't take into account that the elk would come down 100% on me for not accounting for that. Or that the mole would block the damage, I mean. I don't have... I mean, I guess I could do that. I take a squirrel. I can sacrifice it to get the wolf out. Or not the wolf, I can use to get a cockroach out. Cockroach can deal with one of the Moose Bucks. It's just going to kill my child 13, which is not ideal. But if I sacrifice it, I can get a beehive out to tank. To basically do nothing right now. But it'll give me an extra bone. My hand's gonna be full of cockroaches. It would have done nothing for me. I don't need like a third cockroach. I have enough of them. Man, now I want to hold on to this until I could put. Hold on, where is it at? Until I could put this on a cockroach. It's useless, right? Because all it's gonna do is give it 1 extra health and 1 extra damage. I have no sigils I want to keep on it. It's the only one I got 2 of. I got 2 ant queens. I can combine the ant queens, but what's it gonna do? Give me 8 health, and that's it? That's the only benefit it gets? I honestly want to rather draw. I want to have 2, right? I don't want to have to deal with. I could combine like the 2 non-sigil cockroaches, but I'm probably that more likely. There is a sigil straight up here, and there's no guarantee I'll run into another mushroom, right? But if I put the 2 non-sigil cockroaches together, I could put this sigil on it, right? So I think that's probably the route I'm going to go. While I would love to have the fire, I feel like it's just a better route. And it's going to get a +1 from this, so even if it was a damage fire, I'm still getting the +1 damage from doing the mycelium. Oh, it won't let me pick the cockroaches it combines. Damn it. Well, that's my 2 weak ones, so I don't really much care about that. I don't need 3 cockroaches, so I can still put the raven egg on the other one. Yikes, I got nothing I can get out right now. I'm probably going to lose it no matter what. Ow. Completely forgot to like place the card down in the first place. I could have easily saved myself by putting the Ouroboros in the right spot, but well, I wouldn't have saved myself. I would have still lost. I just hit the button not thinking. I just lost it because of that. Actually, no. I want insects. Really? Sure, I'll take that. I mean, it makes no difference to me. I want a sigil. Yeah. I don't need the carving. Fecundity is a really powerful carving to have. Now, I wanted to put raven egg on my cockroach. Nice, nice. Decent start. Again, I want them to attack me. Because it gives me the opportunity to, like, get, like, the build up and running first. Put you there. Squirrel there, and I can boop boop for an ant queen. That's not the one I wanted. That for worker ants. And then you again for the other worker ant. I mean, that should more or less guarantee victory. And this is my, what, 4? Oh yeah, this is guaranteed victory. Damn, this is a strong build. I never gave insects a second thought, but damn, do they strong? Are they strong? Combine that with the fact that it's got fecundity, just breaks it. Man, none of those are good. I could do the moose buck because I could get the like card thing up there. I don't feel like it's worth it. Apparently, you get something new out of it, but I don't know. I'll take it if I could ever manage to pull it off. What spots do they need to be in? The middle spots with the moose buck on the left. What can I add to? Like I said, I still think having an unkillable Ant Queen is really powerful, but it sucks now that my card I was going to sacrifice for that is no longer around. Not good. Mistakes on my part. No doubt, but take what we can get. So, what I might do is I might put the black goat on child 13, or I could do it the other way around. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And I think it makes more sense to put black goat down here and then use child 13 as the, like, point the sigil gets put on. And then, if there's anything better than fecundity, which I doubt it, I'll take it. Ooh, sorry, nothing better than fecundity here. The only thing that might be better would be unkillable, but it wouldn't let me, like, endlessly spam a bunch of shit. Which is the only reason I would, like, I like fecundity for that reason exactly. Like, I could put like a bunch of fecundity creatures down here and be fine. I don't mind if the sparrow dies. Yeah, I don't mind if my sparrow dies. But man, I really want to like... Let's just start getting some. Alright, for this, I'm going to now need to start. What would be the best plan here? I'm kind of in a tight spot, all things considered. Because even if I manage to get Squirrel out to block one of these, one is enough to end it. Well, okay, if I put... Here's what I can do. This isn't ideal. It's definitely not what I want to do. But it's the only way I'm going to be able to, like, survive, right? Put you here, sacrifice both of these for you. And then I can summon you with the bones. It'll kill both of these, making me take 0 damage. Again, not ideal, but better than taking pointless damage. Don't mind sacrificing my Ant Queen to the Leaping Trap, or sacrificing my Stout. Honestly, let's just go stout. We don't want to like destroy the traps that the enemies are directly behind right now. He's not bringing anything forward. Because if we bring something forward on this side, I can use the pelts to block it. But right now, I just want to see what I can get. Alright, I can again block it with the... Yeah, if I block it with the squirrel, I'll get 4 bones, which allows me to summon one of these guys out and kill the adder. Or even better yet, I can get my really strong one out. And then, I guess for now, we'll start pulling some squirrels into my hand. See if I can get my beehive. That's the only thing I'm like really desperately need. Or Child 13 works too. Just gotta make sure after sacrificing I set him back to like being in like the sleep state, because I don't want these killing him right now. Which means if I do get an ant queen out by doing something like this, I make sure I use another ant queen to put her back to sleep. Alright, so we'll just go. Very well. Yes, very well indeed. God, my hand has so many cards in it. Fuck hell. I had to just start, like, getting rid of some of these by just playing them and sacrificing them. I have how many ants? 3 ants in my hand. So I can sacrifice these 2 and be fine. And it'll give me extra bones, so I could get my really strong cockroach out, the elder cockroach. Do you know what? I actually might do that. Go on, elder cockroach. It took a minute for my deck to get rolling. That's what scares me. The fact that it took a minute to get rolling. I wish I could, like, deny, like, taking a card and start, like, I don't want any of these. Please, let me leave. Let me leave. I wish not to play these games. A moment. What do I got? I got any pelts in here? No. Sigil swap. I have nothing I can take the sigil off of to add to, or that I want to add to. Right. There's no mushroom. It's just a backpack. Honestly, One of my biggest weaknesses going into this fight is never having items. So going the backpack makes a lot of sense right now. Emergency bones, emergency squirrel, and cutting up any card. Those three, right then and there, those are like ideal. Because there's a lot of times I'm like, I need one or the other. Yeah, come on, let's get this over with. Start with a mole man on your side, you cheating bastard. I could do the moose buck. I think he had to be on the left. Yeah, I can emergency bones right now and be fine. Let's see if I do this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Put the smoke down, get the stout out. It's going to make sense, trust me. The smoke gives me a lot of bones, which means I get to get the cockroach out. Which means at the end of my turn, Mole Man's going to go here to block the 1 damage. And then he's going to go here to block 2 damage, which is going to block the Mantis God from coming forward, killing any of my cards. At least that's the plan. Don't you dag nab at me, you asshole. This will only deal 3 damage, meaning Mantis God will still come forward. Unless I do this. I mean, Mantis God's still going to come forward. You asshole. I mean, they're going to come back in my hand anyways, but you asshole. I can emergency squirrel for anything. What's the smartest play here? I can get both of them out for an Ouroboros, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. Unless I put Ouroboros here to deal 5 damage and tank a hit from the amalgam. That makes sense to do, at least mine. I don't even need to get both of them out. I can, though, to prevent a second hit of damage. But once I get Ouroboros out, though, I can summon the other one. And it'll kill the moose buck. Or to kill the amalgam on the next turn anyways. Oh, I forgot that it would end the first phase. But the true challenge is forthcoming. Shadowy figures appear before you. In their eyes glimmered recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. what do I do here? It doesn't really matter. I could... Here, take the squirrel. That this damned moon is dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board, I wonder. Snap. I wonder if I can cut the moon up. Now this adds value. I have to know. Can I do it? No! You bastard. You took away the one thing I'd like to do. I could get the sparrow out. I'm gonna sacrifice one of these for a wolf, which will deal more damage. But is it really worth it? I mean, kind of. Yeah, screw it. Hey, shot 13. Not super helpful right now, but whatever. And then just taking a squirrel just so I can get child 13 out. Eventually. And I guess I could... Yeah, because I don't want to get it out right now, necessarily. Damn, whatever. Oh, do I not have enough bones for it? I have 5 bones. I am 1 bone short. That is ironic. Well, do I have enough bones now, game? How dare you kill my Ouroboros? Ah, that's it. GG. Screw you. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. After all we've been through. Now, who am I kidding? I wanted this to end after all of my losses. Finish you off with my friend. Squirrels harmed 33. I love it. Most scales damage in one turn. 9. Damn. Victory, huh? Nice. Okay, I need to write this down now, so I don't go to sleep and tell myself I dreamt it. I'm working late and testing the latest build, and out of nowhere, the angler starts freaking out, like he pulled something up out of the river with his hook. Then he gets up and walks. There is no walk animation for this character. WTF? He walked right into the cabin. I followed him in and couldn't find him, unless he had some new dialogue lines that I cannot find in the dialogue file. He said something about some old data and how the angler served him well or something. I'm so tired that I'm already wondering if I made this up. The end of the owner's turn. Wild bull will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in that way will be thrown back behind it. When cuckoo is played, an egg is created in the opposing space. Alright, not too bad. New challenge. Boss battles are awesome. Also totem battles. 15 challenge points. Wow. Alrighty. That was one hell of a run. I can't believe we made it as far as we did. We actually finally beat the first Leshy fight. We've got new unlocks and more to look forward to in the future with this game. With all that being said, if you enjoy what you saw here, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me over at twitch.tv/DapperDamon. Link will be in the description below. And without further ado, have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and bye-bye.